The Confederacy of Independent Systems, and also known as the Separatist Alliance, was a movement where systems separated from the Galactic Republic under the leadership of Count Dooku. However, the entire movement and the war that it caused was a front and part of a plan by the Sith Lord Darth Sidious to take over the galaxy and exterminate the Jedi, something most members of the Alliance did not know about. Now, even though that was its true secret motive, there were reasons why those systems wanted to separate from the Republic. Today, we're going to go into detail on how the Separatist movement was created and how it led to the Clone Wars. So sit back, relax, and have some independence! Welcome to Star Wars Timelines. For the last 1,000 years, the Galactic Republic, a democratic union, had governed the galaxy. The Republic was ruled by a Galactic Senate, which was led by an elected Supreme Chancellor. The Jedi Order were the guardians of peace and protectors of the Republic. Since the fall of the Old Republic 1,000 years prior, the Republic enjoyed a millennia without large-scale war. However, during these years, the Senate had begun to become corrupt and weak. 10 years before the Clone Wars broke out, the Trade Federation invaded Naboo. The Queen of Naboo travelled to Coruscant to plead with the Senate to send aid. However, this exposed the Republic's unwillingness and inability to end the crisis, which only happened after the Queen returned to Naboo by herself. This example of lack of action had been a result of corrupt governance by the Republic. The commerce guilds and trading corporations had now become disillusioned after the laws were passed that would introduce taxes affecting significant trade routes. The first real origins of the Separatist movement was most likely the Raxus Address in 24 BBY. This was a speech given by the former Jedi Count Dooku. Dooku commandeered a holonet relay station in the Raxus system, where he denounced the Galactic Republic as a futile enterprise. Following the speech, he founded the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Dooku's message rallied thousands, with many disgruntled systems that saw the Republic as a corrupt and ineffective body now seceding from the Republic and joining Dooku's new movement. Dooku did attempt negotiations with the governor of Eridu, Wilhuff Tarkin. However, Tarkin refused, believing that an ineffective but unified galaxy was better than a fractured one. It later transpired Palpatine sent Dooku to test Tarkin's loyalty. The crisis intensified and more systems pledged loyalty to Dooku's new government. The galaxy went into a period of uncertainty, and fears that the Republic was about to be split in two became very real. With the fears stirring at the heart of the Republic, the Senate moved towards the passage of a Military Creation Act. This would establish centralized armed forces to protect the Republic. Meanwhile, Dooku continued to persuade Viceroy Newt Gunray to sign his treaty by promising to assassinate Senator Padme Amidala of Naboo. The Viceroy accepted, and Dooku sent Jango Fett to carry out the deed. Despite Jango's failure, Gunray still signed the treaty, as well as persuaded the Banking Clan, Techno Union, Commerce Guild and Corporate Alliance all to sign the treaty and join the Separatist Council. This now meant that the CIS now had a massive droid army. A quick reminder guys, if possible please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps me continue to make content like this. If you also have any ideas for lore videos or theories or reviews or any upcoming comics that you might like me to have a look at, please comment them in the comments down below. I'm always open to any suggestions. Again, they can literally be as wild as you want. Like, I'll literally do a lore video on what happened to Jar Jar Binks after Revenge of the Sith. He became a bit of a clown. I mean, he was a clown before, but now he's more of a clown. I'll save that for the video. Comment down below if you want me to do that or something. Anyways, on to the video. Around this time, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi had followed Jango back to Geonosis and discovered Dooku's plot. He informed the Republic just before being captured. After learning the size of their droid army, the Senate granted emergency power to Chancellor Sheev Palpatine, the alter ego of Darth Sidious. Palpatine then declared that he would create a Grand Army of the Republic, using the clone army that the Kaminoans had built for them. The Republic then sent several assault ships to Geonosis to rescue the Jedi Knights that had been trapped there during their rescue attempt of Anakin Skywalker, Senator Amidala, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. The clone forces engaged the droid army, and war had now begun between the Separatist Alliance and the Galactic Republic. This war became known as the Clone Wars. The Republic won the battle and the CIS retreated from Geonosis and immediately began to seize the control of major hyperspace lanes, separating the Republic from the majority of its clone army. With the outbreak of hostilities, many worlds either declared openly for the Separatists or declared neutrality, meaning they would not support either side. Some of the neutral worlds formed the Council of Neutral Systems. Now this was officially an advisory group, not another breakaway government. Both sides negotiated with the neutral worlds, with the Republic attempting to bring the worlds back into the fold willingly, since taking action against non-hostile worlds would only increase sympathy for the Separatist cause. The Separatist politics remained the same during the war. There was the Separatist Parliament, a body of senators overseen by a Separatist Congress leader. It was made up of 3 political factions: War, Peace, and the Independence faction. All of the senators were from worlds and systems who joined the Separatist cause, including ones that had been members of the Republic Senate. They all continued to represent their constituents in the galaxy. The capital planet where the Parliament was placed was on Raxus. However, it became knowledge that the Separatists were no more pawns to Dooku. As well as this, the citizens of the Confederacy were misinformed and deceived from what was really going on at the front lines. They were all shielded from frontline reports of brutal campaigns waged by the Droid army. 3 years later, the war entered its final days. The Republic was laying siege to the Confederacy in the Outer Rim territories, with multiple battlefronts taking place including Cato Nemoidia, Maigito, Saleucami, and Felucia. During this time, Count Dooku launched an attack on the capital of the Republic, Coruscant. During the battle, Palpatine was captured by Grievous and taken to his command ship. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker attempted to rescue him, and during the attempt, Anakin engaged and killed Count Dooku. Grievous then ordered the fleet to withdraw, and he became head of state of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, replacing Count Dooku. The Separatist Council retreated to Utapau. He then ordered the council to Mustafar, where they would be hidden and safe. However, at the same time, clone intelligence discovered Grievous was hiding on Utapau, and the Jedi Council sent Obi-Wan to engage him. Obi-Wan arrived with his forces, and Grievous attempted to flee into the planet's sinkhole, but was killed. Following this, the war was almost at its end. The Republic was reformed into the Galactic Empire, with Palpatine declaring himself as Emperor. Gunray and the others now wished to sue for peace, but did not know that Sidious planned to eradicate the lot of them. Palpatine sent his new apprentice, Anakin Skywalker, now known as Darth Vader, to Mustafar, where he killed all of the leaders, including Poggle of Geonosis, Wat Tambor of the Techno Union, and Nute Gunray, who begged for mercy but was murdered nonetheless. After the slaughter, Vader initiated the shutdown signal to all Trade Federation droid control ships that would shut down the droid army. This formally ended the Clone Wars. All droid forces shut down, except for Droid General Kalani, who believed the order was a Republic trick and kept his army activated, marooned at their base on Agamar, where they were waiting for a retrieval ship that would never arrive. There were a few holdouts across the galaxy. Antar 4 was one of them. However, these holdouts were quickly dealt with by the Empire, who ruthlessly eradicated any remains of the former alliance. After Antar 4 was dealt with, Raxus and the other worlds immediately surrendered to Imperial custody, as they did not want to suffer the same demise that Antar 4 had been given. Eventually, the Galactic Republic was defeated by the Alliance to restore the Republic. The Alliance was reorganized into the New Republic after it won the war. It was decided that the capital of the New Republic would not remain on Coruscant, but rather would rotate periodically. This was to prevent another separatist movement from arising. And despite its best efforts, eventually 2 new forms of separatist alliances rose in 5 ABY, known as the Separatist Union and the Confederacy of Corporate Systems. That is all we have time for today. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you. Just a quick message, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. It really helps me continue to bring you videos like these. Also, feel free to comment any lore or theory videos that you would like to see next. It can be as wild and crazy as anything, such as the lore of Jar Jar Binks, or what happened to the Ewoks. Here's a quick spoiler, they got their own TV show. You should watch it.